Hey, how's it going? And today I just wanted to present a quick tip on how to create what I call a pure spawn in the sequencer. What we're going to do is we're going to right click and we're going to go to cinematics and level sequence. And what this would be for, it would be for that situation or whatever where you wanted something to only exist temporarily and you didn't want it to exist in the scene. And it's almost like you could think of it as something that would make a cameo, like a ghost or something that just comes in and does something and goes away. It doesn't actually exist in the scene. It only exists like a firefly for that moment in time or for however long you want it to exist, and then it disappears into the ether. So anyway, I'm going to try to keep this simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to double click into this. Let's just get a point light. Normally what we do is that we drag something into the scene to get a reference to it. And that's the only way that we can get it to exist permanently is by bringing it into the scene. But if we want something to exist as a pure spawn or as a spawn only, then we simply drag it directly to the sequencer. So look, I'm going to drag this point light not into the scene, but into the sequencer. Look what happens. It automatically creates this lightning bolt, which means that it only exists as a spawn. It's only being spawned in, and it's only for as long as we control it in the sequencer. So over here we see it, I can move it, but it's only as a spawn representation. So what we're going to do is we're just going to create a keyframe here on intensity, and we're going to pull that value down. We're going to put auto keyframe on, move this to the end, and then we're just going to pull the intensity up as high as it'll go. I think over here we can even pull it higher. So we're just going to pull it to 160. And then what we're going to do is we're going to darken the scene. So we'll hit Control L and we'll turn off the lights completely to make the scene dark. Then with that done, we're going to go save. So what this should do, it's going to go from 0 to full intensity in the course of we can also change this to show time in seconds over the course of about 5 seconds. Okay, so we'll come back into the content browser. We're going to drag this into the scene, put this on autoplay, and then now what's interesting, if you look over here in the outliner, you'll see that it exists in the scene, but only as a spawn. So now if I click play, you'll see the light come on in intensity, and then it goes off. And then if I want to reposition it, I can actually, instead of turning the light on, I can just go to unlit mode and then select this and go F, and I can move this up and out a little bit more, and we can adjust the source radius a little. So let's do that again. I'll go back into lit mode and hit play. It's cool. It's really interesting. So that's how you create a pure spawn in the sequencer. So I hope you found this helpful. Take care and have a great day.